You are now listening to an Average Joe Media production.
Average Joe, Average Joe, Average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe.
Y'all niggas was feeling that shit, weren't you? Yeah, y'all niggas know we had to freak this shit up. The starts of an average Joe. Fuck you talking about?
You got some time on your hands. Take a second, listen, it's a vibe in advance. Now come on, just listen to the vision. You gotta be feeling what I'm feeling. We helping brothers and sisters of different colors, fulfilling all God's wonders, wishing no harm to others, and living life in our own way. So here's what I gotta say. Don't stop, keep going. Don't let your fears take you down. Never let them take you down. Don't stop, keep going. Don't let your fears take you down. Never let them take you down. Guess I'm just an average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe. I'm feeling like an average Joe. I'm just another average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe. Feeling like an average Joe. Don't stop, keep going. Don't let your fears, never let them take you down. Keep going, don't let your fears. Average Joe.
All right, welcome back to an episode of Thoughts of an Average Joe, man. It's Taroy Jackson, man, your favorite average Joe. Hey, y'all, man, listen. Some of y'all may like this episode, some of y'all may not like this episode. Yeah, y'all see that right there. But I'm high. Right, it's 12:22 in the morning, and I just watched WrestleMania, so I kind of wanted to do a discussion about it, and then where I think things lead up for tomorrow, and then I'm dropping another one tomorrow. I know everybody would think, why didn't I just make this one big episode? Because I got some predictions that I want to see come true tomorrow, so then tomorrow I could tie everything to what I think is gonna happen, and and then I thought about just like doing this part and then coming back tomorrow. And then doing it and making it one big episode, but because I'm doing video now and I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, that would just look kind of cheapish. So therefore, instead, we get 2 episodes. This one will probably drop Monday, and then the next one I'll probably I may drop this one tomorrow, like later on I may drop this one on Sunday, and then drop the other one maybe like Monday, and then it just won't be no episode on Wednesday because I'm not doing all that content. Okay, or maybe we get 3 episodes, who knows? But yeah, this is really just for me. I really don't care if y'all watch this, y'all listen to this one or tomorrow or not. It's just I'm a big wrestling nerd when it comes to this, and I got theories, and I'll say fuck it, so let's do a pod about it. But I would love if y'all listen to it, but to be completely honest, this is really just for me to get my theories and thoughts out there. I may start a wrestling podcast, but this is really more therapeutic for me than for you. But I'm doing good, so let's get into it, because I don't think this is going to be too long of an episode. All right, so WrestleMania this year, right? I don't think the build was great. I think it was too long. But that main event match, though, but first of all, let's not go there. The main event match was great. But let's start off with Jay and Gunther, right? I mean, I knew once Jay won the Royal Rumble, he had to win the title, because if you don't win the title, you don't call him main event Jay Uso for no reason. And then you keep gonna put him in main event matches and he doesn't win. I don't think he's going. If he has a long reign, it'd be because of his merch. I don't think his wrestling is as bad as everybody thinks it is. But I can also see like a Bailey type reign for him as far as like time wise. Like he wins it here, and then drops it in like August. I just hope that when he drops it, he doesn't be stuck in a mid card tag team scene forever like Cody Rhodes. I would have liked to see Jimmy win the United States title at WrestleMania so they can have like that good brother and brother moment. But I think he got. Well, I think when he hurt his foot or whatever, like that messed it up for him. But I would actually like to see, and I would not be mad if Jimmy and Jay had a match, like a rematch, but this time like they're on good terms. But Jimmy wants to see if he could beat Jay and win the championship, and Jay allows it because that's his twin brother. I would fuck with that. That one of them just got to change their mindset up. Like this time it's a match, not built off of hatred, but respecting. You my brother, to try to elevate Jimmy. That'd be dope. I could fuck with that. But yeah, I didn't like the ending. I thought the ending would have been more so like splash, like a kick, a spear, splash, instead of what he had, like the spear or the splash, and then he made Gunther tap out. I didn't really love Gunther's title reign, but I felt like the tap out finish was kind of weak. Gunther tapping out, like I understood like why they did it, because now it's like Jay overcame his demons. He beat Gunther with his own move and everything like that. But the only match I didn't see tonight was the only match I really didn't see because I was in the shower when it was going on was the Ray Phoenix and America Grande, whatever Chad Gable's new character is. That match, I think, so I don't think that was, I would be shocked if that was always going to be like how the match was going to go when Ray was supposed to be in there before Ray got hurt yesterday. He got hurt on the Friday on SmackDown. I thought it would have been more so like Ray winning and then unmasking it and showing it that it's Chad Gable. But because Ray got hurt, I guess they're going down this route. Sorry, my allergies. What else? I did, full discretion, I did not think that the War Raiders and the New Day deserved to be on the WrestleMania card. I thought that the Street Profits had busted their ass and the SmackDown Tag Team Division had busted their ass to get them onto the card. So the fact that the New Day won and then Big E didn't even come back, I was very disappointed by that. Very fucking disappointed by that. I'm gonna run through the matches and I'm gonna get to the main event and go from there. The Naomi Jade match, I could see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still a work in progress, but I know why she won. I would have liked to see Naomi win, though. But I can see why she won. Her move she did, and then the move that she did before she got into the her finisher, and when she beat Naomi, you could tell, like I was talking with Tyler Warren about, like, that was her base. Like, okay, we know you could work with now. Because it was a nice sequence, but it wasn't that smooth. I thought the LA Knight and Jacob Fatu was a toss-up for me. I thought LA Knight would have won if Solo got involved. But once he walks Jacob out and then Solo went to the back, I knew Jacob was going to win. Because I thought it was going to be a situation to where Jacob calls Solo the championship because he remembers to tell Jacob, I bought you here as my enforcer. I don't need you to have gold. And then that would have set up their match. But it don't seem like their match is going to be set up anytime soon. Unless, like, Solo turns on him on SmackDown. But otherwise, why didn't you just turn on him at WrestleMania? So that's why that was... But once that happened, I knew Jacob Fatu was going to win. But I hope that this propels now. They got the title off of him. So off of LA Knight, so they could put him in the main event title scene. Like, I would love to see LA Knight and Jay go at it. I don't think LA Knight will go after Cena. I don't think that'll be... It'll be okay, but I think LA Knight and Jay would be better as far as their ring moves and everything like that, cause especially with their catchphrases. Okay, because I felt like WrestleMania up until the last two matches, they went by pretty fucking quick. But now let's talk about. I think I did all of them so far. Let's talk about the Tiffany and Charlotte match. That was the match I was the most surprised with. Because even though I wanted Tiffany to win, I definitely thought Charlotte was winning. And so when Charlotte, I thought it was about to be Charlotte came back, won the Rumble, and she's going to beat Tiffany. Because if that was going to be the case, You could have just had Bianca win the Royal Rumble in my mind, and then Charlotte win at Elimination Chamber. It would have made more sense than having Charlotte win the Royal Rumble to lose at WrestleMania. So that's why that was my only shocking moment. And then like it looked like they were like when Jade and Amy was going at it, and then Charlotte came out, like they were teasing a Jade and Charlotte feud and everything like that. So I was happy that Tiffany won, but I was very shocked that she won. All right, let's get into the main event. This is just night one. Hey, the main event was fucking cinema, bro. Hey, yo, look. So, right, I've been telling people all week, like I was telling Tyler, I was like, look, they was like, who? And I was some lady at my job, security lady. We were talking about it, and I told her Seth is going to win because it's going to be a moment and point in time where Paul Heyman's going to have to make a decision, and Seth capitalized on it. But I didn't see that coming. I know everybody was talking about that. Oh, Seth's going to end up like Seth's going to end up walking out with Paul, but I didn't see that coming. But it started to I didn't see it coming until like Seth was saying on SmackDown, like on Raw, when he was saying like, you know, storyline wise, like why is your allegiance to Paul Heyman and CM Punk when you got your ass beat by the Bloodline and nobody came to help you? So I think that might be the reason why he turned, right? But I also think this is going to be bigger now for Seth. I feel like this is Triple H's way of saying thank you for carrying the company last year on a fucking like partially torn ACL on a bad back and doing double duty with Cody and everything like that. So in return, you're going to win the match because he's going to have a title on him. And I think like I think he's probably going to be the one to take it off Jay, honestly. Because I think this was about to happen. He has Paul Heyman by his side now. And I feel like they did a great job with this because this wraps up the arc of the Tribal Chief. I don't think there will be no more Tribal Chief. And I don't think Paul Heyman is going to be a wise man to Seth Rollins. I think this is the end of that era for Paul and Roman Reigns. And Paul Heyman is going to be like the Paul Heyman of ECW, but on Seth Rollins' side. And this also brings back the art. I feel like this could bring back the architect for Seth Rollins. Like, I don't think I could see him still being the Messiah, but I feel like this will bring back the architect because tomorrow, what I think is going to happen is I think Seth Rollins is going to be the third member of the Rock's group as well, but it's going to be separate from what he got going on with Heyman. So basically, Triple H is saying, thank you for doing what you're doing. Now I'm about to reward you because I feel like Seth is a better wrestler than Cody, but Seth doesn't get the shine that Cody gets. And I feel like he's about to have a type of run to where he's on that next level. Kind of like to where it was like Cena and Batista. Like they were the faces of the company. But Cena was higher than Batista. Like, no, they're about to be on the same level. Cody and Seth Rollins are about to be on the same level. Also, what I think this is about to happen is like I wouldn't be shocked if like this is tied in, like if how the story ends up playing out is Seth and like The Rock ends up approaching Seth, and Seth ends up becoming the third member because The Rock wants to take Roman Reigns out, and that sets up Rock versus Roman at next year's WrestleMania. That has to happen. If that doesn't happen next year, then it's not happening at all. But yeah, this is definitely the end of the Tribal Chief era because he said it without a wise man, I'm not the Tribal Chief. And like this was a generational run for Roman Reigns, like up there with like the Rock run when he first like really got like his real run and Stone Cold's run. But his like his is different because like he kind of saved the company during the pandemic. He elevated so many people. Like just look at it. He's elevated Jay. I feel like he's elevated Jimmy because they're like I'm saying, they would still be a tag team without Roman. And I also feel like this year Jimmy's going to get a mid-card title championship run. So be on the lookout. I really feel that. Be on the lookout for that. He's elevated Sammy. Like, I don't think Sammy wins the Intercontinental title from Gunther without the bloodline story. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's elevated Solo. You know what I'm saying? Jacob has brought into the bloodline. Without Roman Reigns, there is no bloodline. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's elevated Cody. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of, I don't want to say he's elevated Seth, because Seth has always, well, I can say this. With the win, he's elevated Seth. Because he pinned Roman. He did not pin CM Punk. Roman has only been pinned 3 times in the last, like, 3 years. People forget how huge this is. Like, he's pinned, Jey Uso pinned him, Cody's pinned him, and Seth Rollins has pinned him. And because of that run, because of that pin, that elevated Jay, that elevated Cody, and now it's about to elevate Seth. So you can even add Seth into the list. Seth to where now, like, Seth was always great, but Seth to where now Seth is like a main level, like, real face of the company guy. So yeah, watch out for that. Hey, look. I'm trying to tell you, we're going to come back tomorrow for night 2, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on that and see if my predictions came true. But watch how the storyline plays out. Okay. Let's talk about tomorrow, right? Let me see, where are the matches for tomorrow again? I gotta look it up because I'd be forgetting. Let's see. The matches for tomorrow. Let me see, did I get rid of it? Hold on. Let's see, WrestleMania Night 2 matches. Hold on. Okay. So all right, WrestleMania Night 2. You got Randy Orton's Open Challenge. It sucks that Kevin Owens got hurt. It really does. It really sucks that Kevin Owens got hurt, because that was about to be a great fucking match. Randy Orton's Open Challenge. I would love to see if Nick Aldis came out and challenged him just for one night. That would be great. But I can see at this point maybe Rusev or I can see 3 people: Rusev, Aleister Black, or I wouldn't mind if Carmelo Hayes came out for a match against Randy. I could fucks with that. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Like, them going overseas did great for the feud. I don't necessarily care for the feud, because I feel like Drew should be doing bigger shit. Like, how do you start the bloodline shit and then just drop it? But storyline, it makes sense, because Damian is the reason why Drew lost the title. Well, really, Drew was the reason why Drew lost the title, but Damian beat Drew because he was gloating and CM Punk and everything like that. And then when he cashed in, he still lost again to Damian Priest. Then he got eliminated from the Rumble by Damian Priest. So I see what they've been doing, but this is definitely, like, there's no way in the world Damian Priest wins this match. Drew's about to win this match. And that's going to put Drew in another stratosphere as well, to where he's going to have a title by it. He's going to have a title by the end of the year. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I think they're going to give Logan the win. I would love it if they gave AJ Styles the win, because I feel like AJ Styles, like, he's close to retirement, and let him get a WrestleMania win. I don't really care about this feud. I'm just happy it's not. At first, it was the rumor was going to be Logan Paul versus John Cena. I was going to be mad as fuck. But I'm happy that it's AJ Styles and Logan Paul. But I think Logan Paul wins this, because I see either Logan Paul or LA Knight winning Money in the Bank this year. So I can see why this would be a win for him. Maybe he can even challenge Jey Uso for the title at some point. What they should do with Jey is let him keep the title. Because when is Money in the Bank? Like, I don't remember when Money in the Bank is. Let me see. Because we are in April. So let's see when Money in the Bank is. Hold on. Money in the Bank is Gonna be in LA. Okay, when is it? Money in the Bank 2025. All right, so there's a report claiming that it will be June 7th. Okay, that doesn't work for me. I was going to say to where I could see a situation to where Jay loses his title by cashing at Money in the Bank, but that's too soon. You only gonna give him a 2-month run, so yeah, no. Well, here's what I can see happening. So I'll get into that theory later, to my other theory later. But yeah, okay, yeah, I can see either LA Knight or definitely LA Knight or Logan Paul winning Money in the Bank now that it's June 7th. It's like okay, even if I don't even care like where it's at, it's just it's June 7th. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What else? I don't care for the Raquel Rodriguez and Bayley and Lala Valkyria Women Tag Team Championship. I don't care about that match, but I think Liv and Raquel will retain because here's what I think is about to happen now in this Intercontinental Championship match. Dominic Mysterio is walking out the Intercontinental Champion. He's going to win. He may introduce a new Judgment Day member, and I think Finn's gonna get kicked out, or Finn turns on Dom, and maybe Penta wins or Braun Breaker retains, and Finn turns on Dom, and that he's out the Judgment Day, and that starts his face run. If not, then Dominic Mysterio is going to be champion. It's time for him to get some gold, and I can see a situation to where because they're going to probably push Braun Breaker into the world championship scene pretty soon. So yeah, I can see that. Because I would say Penta, I like Penta, he's cool, but he just got there. Like give it to Dom and let Dom cook. Women's World Championship, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca. I want Bianca to win. Storyline, I think it makes sense. It don't make sense. I don't even know why Rhea's in this fucking match, bro. Like this is the only one I feel like that Triple H kind of just dropped the ball. Because you had Rhea beat Liv on the premiere of Netflix just for her to lose to Io right after Elimination Chamber. If that was the case, then just don't have. You could have had Bianca win the Royal Rumble and Rhea win Elimination Chamber and Bianca go after Tiffany Stratton or something like that instead of and then just have Rhea win the Elimination Chamber and she goes against Io for a rematch or some shit like that. Because I just don't know why she's in this feud. Like either she should have beat Io and it could have been Bianca and Rhea at WrestleMania, or Rhea or Bianca wins the Royal Rumble and just goes into something else, or you should have just kept it Bianca and Io, because I would have loved to see that match too. But because I feel like you want to get the big match of Bianca and Rhea, but you're kind of jading us with a triple threat. Like that should just be a standalone match within itself. So I don't see Rhea winning. I could see Io retaining, kind of similar to like what happened tonight. Not to where like shenanigans like what happened tonight, but to where Bianca and Rhea making this shit so personal between them that Io comes in like near the end and does just enough to retain her championship, and then that sets up Bianca and Rhea, which I think is going to happen. But because I would have loved to see Bia and Io Sky by themselves, like that'd have been a bomb ass match, just like Bianca and Rhea would have been a bomb ass match. But here's why I think Bianca needs to win: one, her WrestleMania streak, so she stays undefeated. Two, you're eventually going to set up a Bianca and Jade match, and I feel like Bianca should beat her and have the championship, but that puts, you know what I'm saying, but that kind of gets Jade to the next level. And I think what's really going to happen is probably at SummerSlam you're going to get Bianca, Naomi, and Jade for the championship. Like that'd be dope as fuck. So I think Bianca has to win storyline wise, and I don't think you will want to take her like just so quickly get rid of her undefeated streak. Let it build a little bit, get a little bit of lore. All right, here's my theory. Right, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, right? Undisputed Championship, Cody Rhodes and Cena. I don't think you turn Cena heel and you don't win, and you turn him heel just to lose. Because now I think his story arc is that that he's gonna win, and then he'll lose it, and then by the end of him retiring, he'll be a good guy again, right? So I think he wins tomorrow, and I think he wins. I think it's a fair fight until like the shenanigans happens, and then after that, Cena just kind of decimates him and wins easily. Because I think what's about to happen is like it's gonna be all the shenanigans, and then Seth comes out, like he's going to try to like help Cody, and then he like hits Cody with the chair, revealing that he's like the third member of the Rock or whatever, and then Cena and Seth kind of bloody him. And I can see the reason why Seth would turn, because number one is best for business, and number two, on top of that, I helped you beat Roman Reigns last year just for you to turn around and team up with the guy. So all my work was in vain, and do it that way. Because I think what's gonna happen is when Cena wins, Cody got to take like maybe a month or two off, right? Cody takes a month or two off, stack some wins, get into a Money in the Bank match. I can see, okay, that's just what I can see. 3 people. Because Cena's not just going to give Cody a rematch. He's going to be like, you got to earn it. So either LA Knight, depending on how they go with the direction of the story, because I do think Cody should take like a month or two off for the storyline wise. I can see LA Knight winning, Logan Paul winning, or Cody Rhodes winning, and then Cody being like he won, and he'd be like, I'm going to face you at SummerSlam. Because I think Cena's going to lose at SummerSlam, and I think it's going to be to Cody. It's just going to be whether he gives Cody a one-on-one match, or Cody wins the Money in the Bank and tells him we're going to have a match at SummerSlam. But then either way, Cody's going to win that, because I think Cody is then going to drop it later to Randy Orton at either Elimination Chamber or at WrestleMania. Because Cody is where Cody's at right now, he's a good enough wrestler to where he can lose a WrestleMania and maybe 2 in a row to Cena and Randy, and then not affect his career, because his character, because he's the new John Cena. Like, John Cena didn't win at every WrestleMania. Like, he lost to Triple H, and he lost to Randy Orton and Triple H in a triple threat match, and like his character was still fine. But that's what I think is about to happen. So I do think that Seth, but I feel like Seth's like Heyman and The Rock are going to be separate, so he's going to be involved in like kind of like 2 storylines or something like that before it wraps up. But yeah, I just had to talk about this. Because I wanted to see if my predictions come true, and I was nerding out. I definitely was nerding out. All right, but love y'all, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for bearing with the video. Now tomorrow's video, I'll be looking a little better because I have a haircut, so that's why I decided to just do 2 episodes instead of 1. So I have a haircut, so yeah, I'll be looking a little bit better. But hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm trying to do the YouTube thing with the camera, with the investment, and still do the video, so be on the lookout for that, man. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the pod, Thoughts of an Average Joe podcast, on all your podcast platforms, or just type in Thoughts of an Average Joe, or just look me up on my name, Taroy Jackson. You'll find me on there. All right, man. Also, man, if y'all have it, man, go to Good Pods, and what I'm saying, keep me ranked on there. Go to Good Pods. All right, man. I'm gonna see y'all. I'll be back tomorrow for another episode. All right, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. It's your favorite Average Joe, man. Signing off, man. It is 12:47, and I'm still high. So let me get back. Let me start rendering this. Peace. If you enjoyed what you heard from Thoughts of an Average Joe podcast, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeart, Pandora. Check out the YouTube at Average Joe Media LLC, and you'll see all of the Thoughts of an Average Joe podcast clips. And then don't forget to follow us on social media at Average ATPC on Instagram, Average APC on Twitter as well. Thank you, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.
I'm just an average Joe. Da, 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 da. I'm just an average Joe. I'm just an average Joe. I'm just an average Joe. Life was simpler. What's for dinner? Spend all my money paying bills, shit. Kinda hard to find ambition. I've been praying for a long, long time. Ain't feeling, I'm getting empty. Searching for something feels different. But then I remember, I've been praying for a long, long time. Hustling ain't hard for the strong. Everyone is highs and lows. Life just ain't right and wrong. Everyone needs time to grow. Hustling ain't hard for the strong. Everyone is highs and lows. Life just ain't right and wrong. Everyone needs time to grow. I'm just an average Joe with time to blow. My 9 to 5 ain't working, time to go. The hours calling, so I had to show. I'm just another average Joe. I'm just another average Joe with time to blow. My 9 to 5 ain't working, time to go. The hours calling, so I had to show. I'm just another average Joe. I'm just another average.